everyone, welcome back to my channel. I do have a video today. It's a Chille video, and it's a little different than most of his other videos. He's got 3 separate incidences in this one video, and the library one is kind of chill, but the other 2 is just, it's in great Chille style. The complete harassment, yelling and degrading and insulting and threatening police officers. And I wasn't going to cover this video, but I'm only covering it because he is, and his actions are a major problem. People like Chille and Sidewalk Boy and Long Island Audits and DMA, where they believe that they have the right to go out and harass police and government workers and society in general because they can hide behind the Constitution. It's wrong. The Constitution, yes, does give us freedom of speech. However, harassment is not protected by the First Amendment. So when you go out and you claim you're just auditing to check for, constitutional violations or civil right violations, which none of them seem to know the difference between constitutional right and a civil right, whatever. When they go out and do this, and they think they can just harass and all this other stuff because of the Constitution. And no, it's wrong. You cannot do that. You cannot keep hiding behind the Constitution, feeling like you can do whatever the hell you want at that point. They're going to cause laws to be made, which are going to tighten things up. And it's going to fall back on the rest of us. They think they're out there doing some kind of hoorah job for every American out here, when, let's just be honest here, they don't care about anybody else, and they don't care about our rights. The only people they care about and the only rights they care about are their own. That's why they're out there doing what they're doing. Anyways, hope you enjoy the video.
Tyrant who's trying to make it so you can't film cops. So he's on this campus. We got to get him ran off campus. That's why I'm here. No, that's illegal. Scottsdale Library is a publicly funded library. That means that you have a right to film in here all you want, just so you know. Okay, I'll just need a little information, ma'am. Can I get the office of John Kavanaugh? Well, the policy's not a law. I can't film in here. This is a publicly funded library. So this is John Kavanaugh. He wrote Bill SB 1300, and he wrote House Bill 2319. Okay. And what this makes it is so that we can't film police. And as you know, without transparency, what we've seen time and time again is that, I'm a constitutional law scholar. I see it on your shirt. We step outside. Oh, no, I haven't gotten the information yet that I requested. This is a publicly funded library on a public campus. Okay, so that means that I would like the office of John Kavanaugh. That's all I ask. Oh, there's a police. Can I get your name and badge number, sir? Sure. Robert Smeets. And my serial number is 15. What is my serial number? 156. And can I get your name and badge number, officer? I don't have a badge number. Here's my name right here. It's well, if you refuse to comply with the mask, obviously I'm not going to tell you. For trespassing. But I have to be trespassed first by who's going to trespass me on public property? Well, that would be one of the administrators. But the administrator doesn't own the public property. I'm a constitutional law expert. I can teach you right now that if you guys trespass me, I can file suit against you. Just so you know, and I will hold you personally liable.
Oh, Chille, so much to unpack in less than 2 minutes here, where Chille has lied and given opinion and feelings to this entire thing. First of all, the very beginning says, learn the law, I guess with him. It's really, really impossible for Chille to be able to teach law when he has no understanding of any law. None. Case law. Hell, he doesn't even know the difference between a bill and the law. He has no clue the difference between those two. He has proven that time and time again. Secondly, mandating masks, not illegal. Not illegal. Not even in the slightest. I'll leave that one alone, but it's not illegal. Second, yes, it is a publicly funded library. Absolutely. on a university campus. First of all, you didn't put any funding into that library. None. You're not from there. You've never lived there. You're just there to cause problems. So why do they owe you anything? Are you a student at this campus? You are not. So the first thing is they can trespass you from any public or private building. Yes, public. They can trespass you. The library administration doesn't have to own the property to trespass you. They just have to be in charge of the building they're trespassing you from. And any public building and government can trespass you for any reason they see fit that is not discrimination. Again, they can refuse you service and trespass you for any reason other than discrimination. Especially when you go in there like Chille, raising your voice in a library, hooting and hollering, cussing, and talking about John Kavanaugh when nobody gives a shit about that. Okay? They can trespass you. And hell yes, they can use their policy not to film. And they can tell you to stop, and they can trespass you if you do not. The biggest thing here is Chille's not even a student at this university. They can trespass him off of campus grounds just for the fact that he doesn't belong there. He's paid no tuition. He's not a teacher. He's not staff in any way. And he thinks he can just walk into any building, go onto any campus, any property, and just do what he wants. And then start naming out names like John Kavanaugh and John Locke and all these other people. As if anybody gives a shit about either one of them or him. And again, Chille, I love bursting your bubble. But you are not a constitutional expert. The only thing that you are an expert in is lying and scamming people.
For violating my civil liberties. If you violate my rights, I will sue you personally. I will sue her personally. I will sue her.
Yes, Chille, we know you're going to sue everybody. Why don't you? Why don't you just sue literally every person in this country? I guarantee you still won't win any of them. Not even one. Like I've said before, Chille could not win a lawsuit even if he was suing himself. He is an idiot. Plain out.
Personally, and I will sue her personally. Under a 1983. And then you'll have to hire a lawyer. The lawyer for your constitutional case will cost you at least a $5,000 retainer. So be very careful before you trespass me. How could you trespass me? And if I am trespassing and forced to leave, I'm going to sue you. I'll follow up litigation. That's what I do. The reason we have body cam footage is for transparency. And now the cops are claiming footage of it because we pay for it publicly. And then if we want that footage, we have to pay more money to get the footage that's publicly funded already. And all of you guys know if you ever talk about violence in my chat, I tell you, get out. Get out of the room.
That is such a lie. And I can go through your live chats today and find many, many times where your idiot cultists have talked about violence. And let's talk about violence in Chille. You can make videos promoting shooting police officers and beating their skulls in and watching their brains coming out, threatening federal judges, and then you have the nerve to say that. By the way, you are the idiot who literally said that you wish children would get bone cancer. So before you go saying that we will never see violence on your channel, you might want to think back to your actions and your actions alone.
No violence. We have to be peaceful. We have to do it through legislation. We have to do it through unity. We have to come together. But this is the piece of paper he gave me that gave me John Kavanaugh's information. He gave me exactly what I asked. I'll keep my word. I'm out of here. What's going on?
Okay, so this is the one where he deals with a DUI checkpoint. He's going to get verbally abusive. He's going to start harassing the police. He says that there should never be a DUI checkpoint. It's against our Constitution to do a DUI checkpoint. And that's only because Chille has admitted several times that drinking and driving should be legal. He's also stated that every single drug known to man should also be legal. But Chille himself has said that drinking and driving should be legal.
I'm out there. How's everybody doing? I just went through a DUI checkpoint, and as you guys saw, I used my trifold. So remember, you want to use your trifold right away. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you have to answer questions for a DUI checkpoint.
Is this another time he uses his trifold and the trifold does not work? Every single time he uses the trifold, it fails. Because, again, the trifold means nothing. It doesn't even have the correct stuff written on it. He has all these case laws written on it. He has the correct case law on it. But then he says that is incorrect and puts his opinion as the fact. Anyone who uses his trifold is a complete idiot and deserves whatever happens.
That's not what you want to do.
Hey, how's it going, sir?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
All right, have a good night.
Yep. But now I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to redress my government and let...
Okay, so basically he just said, I invoke my Fifth Amendment. They obviously didn't want to deal with somebody who is mentally unhinged, so they let him go. That doesn't mean the trifold worked. It just meant, okay, they were able to see that he wasn't drunk. I don't know why they didn't check his eyes. He's high all the time. But that's not good enough for him. No, absolutely not. He wanted an argument. He wanted something to happen, and it didn't. So now Chille drives back over to where the DUI checkpoint is, gets out of his car, walks up to the police officers, and harasses the shit out of them. Because that's what Chille wants. Chille has already admitted that after he is involved with a confrontation with police officers, he likes to go back to his borrowed vehicle and pleasure himself. It's the only reason he does this. Well, that, money, and attention.
them know that we, the people, do not appreciate Nazi checkpoints in the United States of America.
Chille got a mouse in his pocket again because last time I checked, he doesn't speak for anyone but himself.
Lie to me. Mind your business. Don't point your lie to me, bro. You're out of line. In California, it's called prior restraint. I actually think that I do mind standing wherever the hell I want. This is a sidewalk right here, buddy. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I sue you pigs all the time. Okay. Don't tell me where I can stand. I can stand right here, pig. You can't stand behind me. I can stand right here, pig. Go ahead, then move your ass. You can move.
Actually, officer, he is not a constitutional law scholar, and he hasn't sued anybody. He has, however, put in lawsuits and has lost all of them.
You can move. Bro, I'm the wrong guy. I will sue your ass in 2 seconds flat. You'll find out, though. You can take your prisoner somewhere else. Way to manufacture crime, you bunch of jerks. Just, what happened? I walked up here. This pig started giving me directives, telling me this is a public sidewalk, Jack. This is our sidewalk, not your sidewalk. You can take your created prisoner somewhere.
Where's the walk of shame? I see a bunch of police officers walking away to do their job. Oh, that's right. Chille thinks that working is a shameful act. That's why he never does it.
Else. I can walk anywhere I want. Pull up your pants. Let's see if you got a drop gun. You got a drop gun on you? You got drop drugs? In case you mess up and you kill somebody? You got drop drugs? You don't? You sure? This is a...
I'll ask you a question.
Oh, I'm sure. Listen, it's with me, it's best you don't, because I tear you pigs apart. You know who I am.
This right here is harassment. Verbal abuse and harassment. The Constitution, the First Amendment, does not protect this at all. Chille purposely does this.
How absolutely insane is this? These jackboot thug pigs have actually put a yellow testing stripe right down the middle of the sidewalk. And now they're going to completely impede my walkway. The sidewalk belongs to the people. This is absolutely incredible. Impede my walkway. The sidewalk belongs to the people. This is absolutely incredible.
This is not the founding principles of our country. This is dog shit. This is absolute dog shit. Terrible.
My God, will you find anything to whine, bitch, and complain about? Holy crap. It must have been your time of the month when you were doing this video, because holy crap, I've never heard you whine so much. And yes, the police do have every legal right to block off a part of the sidewalk when they are working. It's just like if, I don't know, if there was a shooting right there in that spot, they would block off that part of the sidewalk. Guess what? You would not be able to walk through it. They are able to do that. It is called their job.
Horrifically bad. I'm walking down the sidewalk. Don't walk around. If you impede my path, I will get your name and badge number and I will sue you. Okay, I'm going to walk around here.
That's the only thing he has is I will sue you. I will sue you. Because he knows, A, he's not man enough to fight another man or any man or woman. And B, he thinks it's intimidating or going to scare the police officer by threatening to sue them when it's not. They can clearly see how unhinged and mentally unhealthy he is.
This is a sidewalk.
Walk around. You cannot.
I won't walk through you. I won't walk through. Dude.
Right.
I'm trying to walk down the sidewalk.
There you go.
I don't need your help to walk on the grass.
I'm not stopping you.
You're getting in my face, bro.
No, I'm not gonna.
Without the badge and gun, you would never behave like this, bro.
I'm not getting you.
Don't even think you're a man.
You say you're walking. You keep on going.
Really, Chille, because without the badge and gun, you would not approach him in this manner. Because you know that badge and gun is keeping him from whooping your ass. That's the only reason why you talk all tough and shit to these police officers. Because you know that they will not lose their jobs over some little parasite idiot like you. You're not worth it to them. So that's the only reason why you talk all big and bad and tough when you're faced with a police officer. Because if his badge and his gun was not on him and he was in street clothes, you would not be speaking to him like this.
Off. Didn't you say you can back off. I'm right here, bro. Okay, I'm walking around here. You don't own this sidewalk. This is my sidewalk, Jack. You're the jackboot thug pig who's taken my sidewalk over. Look at this. They got a yellow tape on the ground. No pressure, honey. Bunch of guys with guns around you. No pressure. Don't stand behind me. I'm terrified. Isn't that what you say, Copper? I'm scared. Don't stand behind me. Isn't that pig?
What does he remind you of right now? A freaking petulant little child who is throwing a massive fit because he was told no. That is exactly what Chille is behaving. That's how he behaves all the time. He has never matured. He has never grown up. He will forever be a child. It's sad. It really is sad that somebody who's 49 years old is still walking around Earth behaving and thinking like an 8-year-old kid. And there's some 8-year-old kids that are more mature than he is.
Earlier saying, don't stand behind me, I'm scared. Listen, don't do this job, kid. Get out of this now. I don't care if your mommy or daddy was a pig. Get out of this now. Sir? Walk away. What are you going to do? You can talk. I can say anything I want. How about this? I can tell you to go fuck yourself right on camera. I'm going to use the bad language. I'm going to tell him to go fuck himself because he's walking up and touching me. Bro, you don't have a right to push into me. Just remember that. I'm free. You're touching me. Look at this. He's touching me. He walked right up to me. I got you on camera, dude. Yeah, that's fine. I'll be out by the morning. You'll be sued by tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, I hope so.
Look me up, dog. Look me up.
I will.
Delete laws. It's right on my. It's right here.
Fine.
You walked right up to me. You walked right up to my camera.
I'm telling you right now, these juveniles.
I don't give a. They're part of your pig stand.
Exactly.
I can say whatever the fuck I want.
No, you have to stay away from
You need to back off. De-escalate.
I don't think so, dude.
Back down. De-escalate.
I don't think so.
De-escalate.
If you don't leave kids
De-escalate.
alone.
I can say whatever I want. These kids.
Touch me again.
You keep on bumping into me,
Touch
bro.
me again.
Your body cam shows that you're walking into me.
Touch me again.
How about this? Eat my.
It is just as bad as when He was purposely elbowing Kate and claiming it was her doing it, when you can clearly see in the video it was him doing it. Just like right now, he's the one doing it, but he's trying to say that it was the officer doing it. And those kids are juveniles. They're minors. For him to walk up into any minor's face and start yelling at them about stop doing this, even if your parents were pigs and blah, 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 blah. He has no class, no morals, no values. He's just nothing. He's nobody. So when he's told no and he explodes like a child, like a toddler, it's just so pathetic to look at. And literally he calls himself a man? No. Because when you call yourself a man, Chille, you are legit insulting every man on this planet.
Shorts, copper.
Yes. Touch me.
What would you do about it? No, take off the badge and gun. What would you do about it? You couldn't do a damn thing to me. You need this badge, and you need a gun, and you need someone to back you up.
Yes.
You're a wussy, bro.
Yes.
You need this guy right here to get out of his chair in case I decide to throw you on the ground.
Yes.
That's a simple fact. Because if you didn't have the badge and gun, bro, you're no match for me any day.
Yeah.
Not any day.
You're
so
right.
then back the fuck
You're
up,
right.
fat boy.
You're right.
Go sit down.
You're right.
Go sit down.
You're right.
You're gonna indoctrinate kids and then say I can't tell them to warn them about you. Your life is terrible.
That
dude.
one there
Are you an alcoholic? Are you an alcoholic?
I'm not an alcoholic.
Well, half of you guys are. Do you beat your wife and kids?
I don't beat my wife and kids.
40% of you do.
Really? Where's
More than the
Oh my God, Chille pulling numbers out of his ass again. He doesn't have any statistics for this. Those are not even the numbers. And this coming from a junkie himself, come on. You're a junkie, Chille, a junkie. Yet you want to sit there and talk to police like that and call them alcoholics and that they beat their wives? Yet you are the one who was convicted of stalking because you can't get a girlfriend, so you stalk the girl and pretend like you're dating her even though she doesn't even know who you are and she had no clue that you guys were even in a relationship, because that's who you are. You cannot get a female to date you because women prefer men, not toddler little boys like yourself.
Do you beat your wife and kids?
I don't beat my wife and kids.
40% of you do.
Really? Where's
More than the NFL, more than the NBA. You look it up on the internet, it's everywhere.
No, if you want to show
So this pig walked up to me, put his big fat belly on me, and then said, touch me again, touch me again. I'm right here, dog. I'm not moving. I can be anywhere I want. I'm a free American. You're the jackboot thug pig impeding on my freedom. I can say anything I want.
Yeah.
If there are kids here, I can tell them, kids, don't be a pig.
Any of the kids, so long as they're under the
No, any kid I want.
We're responsible.
I can say anything I want. What's the first liberty? Speech. Where does that come from? Natural law. From who? John Locke. 1632. Right, two trees of government. 1690. Do you know anything about the government? You don't. You signed up to get your paycheck.
It's okay, Officer. Chille has no clue about what the Constitution means. He doesn't have any understanding of the amendments, and he doesn't understand any law. So just ignore him. That's the best thing they could do, is just ignore him. He's talking about how they are impeding on his rights and his freedoms. Dumbass, you're the one who turned around, walked your junky little ass back over to the DUI checkpoint just to yell and harass and verbally abuse these people. You did it. You put yourself in the situation. They didn't come to you. They didn't say anything to you. You went in there yelling and cussing and calling names and acting like a toddler. This is all on you.
You fat, lazy pig. You signed up to get your paycheck. You don't give a shit about me. You don't give a shit about freedom. You're here to get your paycheck and get your pension. And you know it, and I know it. Look at his face. You can see it. You are a jack. You walked up to me, bounced your fat belly into me, and then said, back off. How about
my
this?
face again, I'm going to arrest you. You understand that?
You arrest me then. Arrest me.
Wait, sit in my face.
You're standing in my face. Take three
Spit
steps
in my
back.
face.
I'm standing right here, bud. I can say anything.
Again, you came to them. You came to them, yelling and screaming and cussing at them and spitting in this man's face. Trust me, Chille, nobody wants your fluids on their body. You are disgusting. I can only imagine what your nasty breath smells like being that close to your face. I feel bad for this officer.
I want. You don't decide where I stand and if I speak or not. If you stand on my face and spit comes out, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to spit on you.
Bullshit. Yeah, you did. And that's not a walk of shame. What that officer did was be a man. He was a man, and he walked away from a child throwing a tantrum. That's the difference between the officer and Chille. There's no walk of shame in what that officer just did. That's what a man does. What Chille does is what a toddler does when they're told no.
But I don't like it when jackboot thug pigs get in my face.
Holy crap, Chille actually put himself crying on there. That was a shocker. I didn't see that the first time I went through this and skimmed it. Well, at least you did something right, Chille.
As soon as it takes, don't put your hands on me though. Don't touch. Whatever you do, don't put your hands on me. I can walk. Don't bump into me. Hurry up. I'm walking. Don't go. 1, 2, 3, 4 people in torture cuffs. Why are you guys in torture cuffs? I'm a constitutional law scholar. What I do is I tour the country and I sue police departments from. Please don't put your hands on me, sir. I'm on the public side.
Officer, no, he's not a constitutional law scholar. He's a wannabe man who wishes he understood the law, but his only prime focus is to see how many police officers he can harass and verbally assault and abuse on a daily basis. He doesn't care about those 4 people that are in handcuffs. He doesn't care about them at all. All he cares about is the fact that there's police there and he gets to hide behind the Constitution and say whatever he wants. Where, again, he's going to harass and insult and all this other shit with these officers. Again, not protected by the First Amendment.
I'm not interfering in your scene. Please don't touch me, sir. I will sue you tomorrow. Listen to me. You will be listed in a federal civil rights lawsuit. Don't play God. I will not move from my feet from this position right here. I don't care how big and strong you think you are, bud. I know my rights. I sue pigs like you constantly. You will not tell me where I can stand. Let me make it clear. Now back down and de-escalate. Step back. I'm not suing.
Yeah, Chille, I don't know why you keep doing this. Why you keep putting things in there as if it's somebody else writing this stuff on your videos. It's clear that it's you writing that, putting the commentary up here, or the closed captions. You're not an auditor. You're not even a frauditor. You're an ignorant little boy going around trying to get attention and as much of it as you possibly can while scamming your followers out of money. That's what you are. Oh, and a junkie. Sorry, forgot about that.
Okay, then don't walk up and get in my face and put your body on mine. I'm as strong as you are, bud. But you're wearing a badge and gun mix, so I can't fight back. So back down. I'm on the sidewalk here. You don't tell me where I can stand.
If you could just drop it and let them go, you're a scumbag pig. If you can just drop everything right now, you are a son of a bitch. Do you know that? You had to have these people in torture cuffs threatening their freedom, but now you're just going to run off? You son of a bitch! You better have them in torture cuffs for a God-blessed good reason! You are such a slime ball! You are such a slime ball! You are such the lowest denominator of... You are crap, bro! You are dog shit, dude! You really are! If you could just run off in the drop of a hat, then it wasn't so important, was it? No, was it? Was it so important?
Wait, the cop just told Chille to shoo. I love it. That is awesome. We gotta see that again.
Bro, you are dog shit, dude. You really are. If you could just run off in the drop of a hat, then it wasn't so important, was it? No, was it?
Get out of here, shoot.
Was it so important?
I love it. Okay, so Chille gets mad because these people are in handcuffs, but then he gets more enraged when they're let out of the handcuffs and they're let go. Again, that scene right there, that clip right there, should prove to every one of his followers that he does not care about what he says he does. It's all about harassing police. That's it. It's about harassing them and verbally abusing them and nothing more. He doesn't care if they let them go. He got more mad when they were let out of the handcuffs. Like, this is just ridiculous. This is why when I say I cover Chille the most, because he is dangerous. He is. And he's becoming more unhinged and more dangerous every single day. Threatening to break the skull open of a police officer. Promoting the shooting of police officers. Yelling and screaming at them as he is right there. This is not normal human behavior. This is not human behavior. This is the behavior of somebody who belongs in an insane asylum. He needs to be locked up for society's safety. He needs to be locked up. And he needs a mental evaluation on the highest priority list of all of it. I would rather see him in an asylum getting mental help rather than in prison. Because what he needs is mental help.
Because of her speed.
Oh, wait. We get to see him actually prove his trifold means crap. He loves to show this video. I don't know why he likes showing it. It literally contradicts everything he says. But it's a good video. I like it.
That's your license, please.
Later, Gators. I gotta reach in here. Okay.
That's perfect. Let's your license, please.
Sure. That's my license, insurance, proof of registration.
That's for purpose of the infractions. I don't want to get mailed out to somewhere else. Alright, so just remain inside the vehicle, grab it.
So that's how the trifold works. Right here, you should stop talking, not get out of your car, not do anything else. Remain silent, take the ticket. Your job is to survive the stop.
Yeah, but the most important part of that video you failed to show, Chille, was the fact that you still got a traffic ticket. You don't like showing that part. You love keeping that clip out of the entire video. Because you're trying to say that your trifold will save whoever uses it. That they won't get a ticket or they won't get arrested or blah, blah, blah. Every time you've used that trifold, you've gotten a ticket. Well, except for that one time through the DUI checkpoint. And I think they were able to smell through the window that you weren't drinking because you had it open a crack. So they let you go. But you still, like the ignorant little turd you are, had to go back over there and start acting like a petulant child anyways. So they might as well just pulled you over. But the trifold is crap. And for people to pay $9 for the print and $30 for the colored one, you're stupid. I mean, if you are that stupid, then you deserve to get that ticket if you're pulled over and you try and use the trifold to get out of it. So that was that video. I do apologize for getting a little heated in it, but when he starts yelling and abusing the police officers like that, it really upsets me. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve somebody like Chille getting in their face and yelling and cussing and screaming at them and claiming all kinds of crap that he has no statistics or proof on. His behavior is just so disgusting that some videos will get me a little worked up. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Be safe. I love each and every one of you.